Holley, here's a text, and it says, the uncle has passed away, hasn't filed federal taxes for several years. Do his kids need to have those taxes filed? And here's the dealio. If mom and dad pass away and no probate is required, all their bank accounts are POD for their kids, the parents did a ladybird deed to avoid probate on their home, everything passes to the kids automatically. The kids are not responsible that parents have not been filing tax returns for the last many years. But if we have to do a probate for mom or dad, if an executor, personal representative, is appointed to handle that probate, now it is absolutely the executor's burden to make sure that past tax returns are properly filed.
Correct.
Now, does that mean the personal representatives have to pull money out of their own pocket to pay mom and dad's taxes? No. Even if there's not enough money there to pay those taxes, the personal representative is still obligated to file past tax returns. As you might imagine, before we can hand out money to the beneficiaries, if there are taxes due, we must first pay those unpaid federal taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So there's the answer to our texter. If no probate's required, kids have no need to worry. If probate's required and an executor personal representative is appointed, it is incumbent on that executor personal representative to make sure all past tax returns are filed. By the way, a child might say, well, how do I know if mom and dad have been filing taxes? Well, you hire a CPA,
right.
You give mom and dad's social security number, and that CPA can do a records check with the IRS to see what years mom and dad have filed tax returns, what years they haven't, and then that you go from there.
Correct.